Yes, welcome to another video, guys. City cruising to the next round of the Champions League with a brilliant performance against Sporting Lisbon. It was typical, wasn't it? You know what I mean? We're playing a game that's completely pointless. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Europe, brilliant matches taking place between PSG and Real Madrid. So yeah, that was kind of frustrating. But look, City point of view, we got the job done. Now, before we get into some details, I want to talk about Scott Carson, talk about the next round of the draw as well, who we want and that. I want to just say a massive shout out to fans who have sponsored today's stream. Now, I've done a bit of work with fans before. Some of you guys might remember some of the other videos that we've done. But basically, John Motson, absolute legend of the game. You know what I mean? If you're from the UK, you probably... You should know who this guy is. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's one of the greatest commentators of all time, in my opinion. And basically, he's put together his top 50 football matches of all time. You know what I mean? And it's quite a list, to be honest with you guys. Now, we've already shown you 50 to 11 in previous videos, and he's now released his top 10, which you can see on screen. And I'm happy, bro, because... the only two appearances for City were 2 L's, and we finally got a win, mate. We've got a win in Motson's top 50, and it comes in at a fairly respectable 6th. The City versus QPR, bro.
Yeah, I think that had to be in it. I would have been like, how is this game not in a top 50? But yeah, it is a respectable position, and you know what I mean. It was a sick game, and do you know what I mean? You're looking at that list is incredible, isn't it? That list is an incredible list of the top 10. I mean, like the AC Milan Liverpool game in Istanbul. You know what I mean? That's a wild game, and obviously that deservedly number one probably. It is crazy, and then like you're looking at Liverpool 4-0 when they came back. Which was another mad game. He loves these mad games, John Motson. That's why his top 10's filled with them. Honestly, it is a sick top 10. And you could actually watch all his games probably on YouTube and that. And I reckon every one of these games is actually sick to watch. Yeah, no, absolutely. And for those wondering, it should be higher. To be fair, that's the highest Premier League game he's got in his list, guys. So, you know, I think that's a fairly respectable thing. I'll be speaking to Motson again on Twitter Spaces. Now, this will be taking place on the 10th of March, so Thursday, around 5 o'clock UK time. Now, the best way to keep involved with this, guys, and not miss it, is to follow City Extra on Twitter and to follow fans on Twitter as well, which is fans with a Z, DAO. More details in the description. They've got a Discord server as well to celebrate Motson's top 50. Go check it out. Make sure you come to the Twitter space tomorrow as well, because it's gonna be lit, bro. Right, let's get into the game. 0-0. See you there. No, bye.
I mean, yeah, look, it's just annoying, man. I just wanted a goal, just one goal. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I want to say a massive shout out to Scott Carson. You know, he's kind of a bit like the meme of the group, which is a bit unfair, bro. But he actually made, to be fair, a massive save, bro. We would have lost the game if he didn't make that save.
Yeah, guys through one-on-one. Saves it with his knee. He makes himself big, sprints out. It was a quality save, especially from a guy who plays once a season. Once a season, this guy's been playing, and he came out and smashed that. His last Champions League appearance was in 2005, and he's made his next one. And do you know what I mean? And he produces a worldly save that keeps us in it. Do you know what I mean? I say keeps us in it, but like a 0-0 situation. And do you know what I mean? He was pretty much very, very soon after he came on, he got called up to do bits. I actually thought he was dusted after that because he took a blow to the knee.
He was brave. He got hurt. You know what I mean? But that's what you need when you're a goalkeeper. And to be fair, for a guy who doesn't play that much football, you know, he was good for it. You know what I mean? He went in for it. He knew he was going to get hurt. He was brave, and he stopped the shot. Other than that, not really much happened, to be honest with you guys. For those that didn't watch the match and was watching the PSG Real Madrid game, you made the right choice. It was a bit of a dull game. The first half was semi decent.
We played well. We throughout the whole 90 minutes, we did play with like I said, the first half we played a lot better. The second half, I do think it kind of dropped off a bit. Sporting were very bad, I would say. They really didn't turn up. Which, I mean, this feeds back into the thing of, should this really have just been played like if no one wants it? But we played well at times. It was just kind of us dominating the ball and really nothing happening with it.
Yeah. Now, of course, there's still a round of fixtures to play in the last 16 of the Champions League, which takes place next week. But so far, Bayern Munich are through, Liverpool are through, City are through, and Real Madrid with that stunning comeback from 2-0 down on aggregate, they're through as well. United and Atletico Madrid still to play, that's currently 1-1. Ajax Benfica still to play 2-2. Juventus Villarreal 1-1, so they're all to play for, apart from the Chelsea game that they're 2-0 up against Lille, so they should really cruise through that.
They should see that.
The other 3 games, bro, still all to play for. Now, we will do another video next week, obviously, once these round of fixtures are done. But out of the teams that are still left in it, bro, and the teams that have still got to play, who are we looking at that really we want? We're looking at someone in the Ajax-Benfica game.
Ajax-Benfica, I'd take either of them, to be honest.
Madrid,
you know what, as well?
Atletico Madrid.
I think I'd like Ajax to see Ten Hag, to be honest, in his style of football, do you know what I mean? And see the way that goes.
Yeah.
But who else is there?
I mean, Bayern have gone through, Liverpool through, Real Madrid through, Atletico versus United, Juve, Villarreal. You know, I'd say Juventus or Villarreal. I don't think either of them 2 teams would cause us issues, and I'd take United or Atletico Madrid.
I feel like this week is the week of the teams that I want to avoid, and next week is I'd take pretty much anyone next week besides Chelsea.
That's actually right. Yeah, that's actually right. Let us know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. We will do a video just to remind you. We'll do a video next week after this round of fixtures and do a proper sort of in-depth look at who we want and that. Right, let's move on to the player ratings, guys. Now, there wasn't that many votes, to be fair. I don't think people could really be asked because you know, the game was a bit dead, but player ratings are on screen for you. We'll just skip straight to the man of the match, bro. Scott Carson with a 10 out of 10 performance. Yeah,
Scott Carson, 10 out of 10. I mean, Carson saves the day. He saves the day, keeps us at 0-0, keeps the clean sheet intact. Carson gets a clean sheet as well, which is nice.
I mean, to be fair, he had one thing to do, which was make a save, and he made a save. So you can't really give him less than a 10, to be fair.
Yeah, that's actually true. I mean, other than that, look at the player ratings. There, like I say, not many people voted in that.
Yeah, they're a bit skewed, guys, because there wasn't that many votes, because I don't think really that people were that fussed about rating it, because the game was a bit dead. But so yeah, don't take these ratings to heart too much.
Don't be the comments, right, going, how have you give this player, like Egan Riley, how have you give him a 9? How have you give Scott Carson a 10 when he was only on for 20 minutes? You know what I mean? Don't be doing
Riley, to be fair, I thought he had a decent game, bro. You know what I mean? He didn't do too much, but defensively looked sound. And I think that's one of the things when I've seen Egan Riley play in the academy, he doesn't really bomb forward, guys. He's not that type of player. So his game is just about being solid at the back, and he was solid at the back. You know what I mean? So you know, to be fair, I think a 9. You know, I don't think it's too wrong. But yeah, guys, we through to the next round. I mean, there was never really in doubt, was there? We went through the pain of the game. It wasn't the best, you know what I mean? But we got there. And yeah, we move into the next round, quarter-final time. So we really are getting into the final stages of the season now, guys. This is where it really matters. Again, Motson's top 50. Absolute legend, guys. All the details are in the description if you want to see how John Motson and fans are sort of, you know, celebrating John Motson's career and these 50 games. All the details will be in the description. And follow City Extra and fans on Twitter, and you'll hear me in this space tomorrow speaking to John Motson. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, smash a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.